That's what he said to me. Rudi nyumbani, doesn't matter what you did. Shogamoshe, that's what he said to me. Rudi nyumbani, doesn't matter what you did. Oh, yeah.
Joyce wa mama bahati tena siana sito sikwete mami nye daddy nyita woko gonye wedo my darling nyede ne kwete gonye arataito nyede ne kwete tukone fafa na maito
wendo haku uhea gikeno todo niwe ngoro yakwa ithurire nowe kendo wanie keheo kuma kwe sweetie wani.
No way, sweetie, sweetie. No way. No way, sweetie. No way. My baby, sweetie, sweetie.
No way. No way, sweetie. No way.
Nakupenda, unanipenda, my bogi benda. Niamini, mimi wako forever. Niamini, na usije nitenda. Do you believe when I say I love you, babe? Do you believe when I say I need you daily?
Hago kwenda, baby nie nĩngwendete. Tũhĩmbanĩrie, tũmonie nĩtwendaine. Andũ anyu nao matuĩke
All right, guys. All right, all right. As a matter of fact, we were still trying to get a hold of the whole system. I know you couldn't hear me. I was talking, but no one could actually hear me. But that at least gave me some time to, to readjust and to actually try and know, what we are doing. But no worries, guys. I am here and I am live. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. My name is Stephen Hazan. You have never seen me before. You might have never heard me before, but here we are today. And this is Style and Symphony. My name is Stephen Hazan. As I said, I'm your host with the most, the man with the plan. And we're going to be talking about something very controversial today. And I was supposed to be joined by some panel of guests, but unfortunately they were not able to make it. So I will be trying to hold the whole topic alone. And we're going to be having a very, indulging conversation. And because I'll be here by myself right now, we're going to be trying to share personal experiences, try to see through what happens in the dating cycle. What is this that we need to do in the world today to find love, and not only to find love, but to find genuine love. Because when we look at when we look at our parents, when we look at our fathers, our mothers, at least they had that bond. They had that, like the force to try and keep on going, to become the best versions of themselves, to help their family. They were not self-centered as we are today, is what I'm trying to say. We care more about ourselves than we care about other people. And we're going to be looking more into this, trying to see and to figure out what makes us different, what makes us tick between, traditional relationships and modern dating relationships. Because the dating scene has changed. We all know this. It's not new. We have social media, we have Tinder, we have, you can swipe left, swipe right, and you can find a match. I don't think our parents used to have that. It was very, very different for them. And I think it changed us. It changed us to a particular degree because we tried our best to become, to find love, but no one really taught us. No one really showed us or, gave us the sense of direction of how to love, who to love, the power and the force to put into a relationship. And to be really honest, I've been looking at relationships that my friends had, that my family has, and I'm talking about modern dating relationships. And to be real honest, all of them basically are usually just either financial aid or all put into materialistic aid. They all want money, or if not money, it's materialistic, gains. There's no genuine support, no genuine love. If there's no money, if there's no materialistic things, if there are no cars, if there's not a big house, if you do not have all the luxury in the world, then it's termed like it's not a relationship that is working. So what made our parents be able to actually pull through? And we're going to be having this discussion today, and we're going to be talking about many, many, many other things also that's going to be able to benefit us. I hope you guys love this show. And you can be able also to follow us or follow me at Hazanation TV live on YouTube. You can also be able to see our channel at Style and Symphony. It's always on YouTube as well. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook at Stephen Hazan as well. So if you want to, talk and know more about what life is and what navigating the relationship cycles and everything else, I am your guy, trust me. Anyway, let's get it. So first and foremost, we're going to be talking about simping. Men nowadays are told, if you love a girl, that's simping. And women nowadays are told the only way you can get a man is if you get a man who has money, a man who has social status, a man who has the car, has the house, has everything. So where does that leave us? Where does that leave the people or the boys or the men who are trying so hard to become a better version of themselves? And we have needs. All of us have needs that we want to try and work around. But the thing is, even with the needs and everything else, the loneliness that happens, bruh. Oh God. Because men are being told that they have to work they have to work themselves, they have to break themselves so that they can actually get the woman of their dreams. And once they get the woman of their dreams and they cannot be able to sustain the life or the lifestyle rather that these women want, it's a whole other issue. So what really makes a relationship? Where is the love? Because nowadays, basically, for me, I think chivalry is really dead. You know, the whole Valentine shenanigans, trying to take your girlfriend out, trying to buy her cars, try to buy her stuff. I really, really feel genuinely that it doesn't work, at least anymore. I believe that nowadays the relationships that we have created should become like contracts. You know what I'm talking about? Like business contracts. I give you money, you give me access to daily sex, and at least you can clean the house. Because nowadays it's all like, who is the leader even in a relationship? Because if the girl is working and the man is also working, and they all bring money to the house, then there's equality between both of them. So who's calling the shots? Who's the leader? What is the dynamic of the family that we're going to be having? That's what I'm trying to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because the relationships is yes, you do have a relationship with someone. Yes, you do love someone, and so on and so forth. But where do you draw the line in a relationship? Who is the leader of that family, of that household? In traditional relationships, our fathers and our mothers, we used to know that the father is the head of the family, regardless of what and what. When the dad says this is what we have to follow. When dad says that, that's what we have to follow. But in the world we live in today, women are bringing money. The man also is bringing money. And now it forces both of them to try and balance and try and find equilibrium between, the both of them. Try to find, what can I say? They need to find equality. But where is the equality? Where are the roles? Where are the gender roles anymore? Where are the men who used to go and work and come back? Because nowadays I see men cooking and cleaning dishes, and women are the ones who are actually going out and actually getting all the things that they actually want and actually getting the money. And they come back and they call themselves, boss women. And you can't compete with that. To be really honest, to be really genuine, you can't compete with that, regardless of how you try it. You know what I'm talking about? And unfortunately about that is that it causes imbalance in the family. Because I do believe that we all have roles to play. We all have things that we have to do. There's the masculine role for the father, and there's the feminine role for the mom. And now when the woman is playing the man's role and the man is playing the woman's role, it doesn't work. I feel like it doesn't work. And that's modern relationships. That's what happens in our households right now. You find you get a girl and you have to be the baby carrier. Men are the ones nowadays who are babysitting as the women go and work and get the food. And I'm not saying that's bad, because in the economy that we live right now, you do need double income. You do need the woman and the man to actually come and play the part. But the thing is the gender roles. So I have a friend who used to tell me this. So Steve, my girlfriend just got a job, and when she goes to work every morning, she looks cute. She has makeup on. She has, the nice small dresses, and she looks at herself, and she goes to work every day from Monday to Saturday, and she's looking sexy. But the thing is this: when she goes to work and her boss commands her, and tells her, babe, excuse me, let's say she's called Lillian. Excuse me, Lillian, get me a glass of water. She will come and bring the glass of water very calm, very easy, and she will actually respect it. But when the same woman, when the same Lillian goes back to her household and he meets the husband, and the husband tells the same Lillian, hey babes, tuneke maji ya kukunywa hapo hivyo. And Lillian is like, wewe sio jiweke maji yako. And I'm like, ah damn. Really, Lillian? That's how you're going to treat the man who's paying your bills, the man who says and claims that he loves you. Where's the chivalry? Where is the love? Where is it, to be really honest? Because I do believe right now, the money controls the world. Whoever has the most money in your relationship, that's the person who calls the shots. I really do not know why we came up with that type of thinking. But that's who we are right now. that money is what controls your relationships. It's no longer about gender roles. It's no longer about who calls the shots. It's no longer about the energy that a man brings. It's no longer about the energy that the female brings. It's all about the money that they get. So whoever has more money than the other is the one who's going to call the shots in the family. And we have seen a lot of families break down. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because it directly affects me and it affects a lot of people. That where we are going, if you look right now in Kenya, we have more baby mamas than we have ever had. Because families are being disconstructed. People no longer want to live with each other because they do not know the value of love, the value of unity, the value of coming together and actually building something from the ground up. And it's painful. It's hard to actually sit here and actually see a lot of my friends going into depression, going to taking pills and being toxic, and some people even go and become lesbians or become homosexuals because of the heart of the of the pain that they actually feel in relationships, because you give yourself so much and you give everything that you have to these people and they reciprocate it with nothing. Where is the love, to be really honest? Our parents really tried so much to show us, but they never taught us anything that we actually know. And now we have a whole movement. We have feminist movements. We have men, and in the likes of people like Andrew Kibe, who are out here now telling men, you do not have to get a woman. Now we have get out there, work. Men are now being told that all they have to do is focus on themselves. Is that like we have now deconstructed the family unit completely? There's no longer that unity between what we used to have. It's all when I walk into a family, it looks like it's a business more than it is a family, to be really honest. It looks more like a business than it is a family. Who calls the shots? Who calls the shots in the family? So I asked my friend some time back and I was like, bro, if you tell your girlfriend right now, let's say your girlfriend tells you, babe, I want to go out with my friends. And you as the man, because we used to know that the man is the one who calls the shots in the family. And you as the man, you tell your girlfriend, no, babe, you're not going anywhere. You're going to you stay in the house. As a matter of fact, I don't even like the way you usually go out wearing that dress. You tell a woman that right now, in this day and age, bro, kill yourself. To be honest, kill yourself. Because the woman will be like, I'm Miss Independent, I do this, I do that, I have my own stuff covered. There's nothing this man is going to be telling me that I actually do. Because if she's earning the same money that you're earning, then that means she's Miss Independent. And it breaks the family unit, to be honest. Because the man has some type of energy that he needs to bring, and the woman has some type of energy she needs to bring. We used to know in traditional relationships that the mother was the nurturer and the man was the creator. To be really honest, let's look. This is gender roles. This is gender roles, 100%. So, dad used to go out, work, come back. Mom used to nurture the house, cooking and cleaning. And you tell a woman that right now, and she'll blow your brains out. That's all I'm saying. Nowadays, it's supposed to be, we are all going to work, we come back, we are all going to cook, we are all going to clean. And I do understand you can support your wife, but where does it stop? Where does it end that you can actually know what you're doing? And before we answer that question, we're going to be taking a small break. We're going to listen to a song right here and, try and actually think about that. What are your roles in the family as we speak? What are your roles as a man? What are your roles as a woman? What are your roles in a relationship? What is it that you're supposed to do that makes you stand out? What is it that you do that is going to help your relationship work? What is it that you're going to do that's going to make you tick? You know what I'm talking about? That's because, to be honest, if you look at your life right now, how many women have you dated? How many men have you dated? How many times have you fallen in and out of love? And that's what we're going to be talking about in the next few. But right now, we're going to be listening to a song by Bahati called Mama Watoto as we really think about those roles. What are the roles that men and women play in a relationship to make it work. Remember, I'm your host with the most, the man with the plan, Stephen Hazan. Make sure you tune in. I'll be here very, very soon. And we're going to be talking about many, many more things than this. I know we were supposed to be having a panel here so that we can actually talk and, get to know each other. But this is just my first show, trying to settle in. I know I'm a little bit everywhere with the topic, but I know you see the direction I'm going on and the type of flow that I'm trying to actually work with. So without further ado, let's listen to this song right here by Bahati, and you guys have some fun.
Tua mahadha wendo haku uhea gikeno tondu niwe ngoro yakwa ithurire nowe sweetie sweetie nowe sweetie nowe my baby sweetie sweetie nowe sweetie nowe wendo wisama bigwakana tukihoreka wendo wisama bigwakana tukihoreka
nowe kiduanie kieho kuma kwegai
sitiwanie
nowe sweetie sweetie nowe oh mama nowe sweetie nowe mwere tuta oyo mwamunire ku wedo ta oyo mwamunire ku mwere tuta oyo mwamunire ku wedo ta oyo mwamunire ku
So welcome back, guys. Welcome back. As I said as well, my name is Stephen Hazan, your host with the most, the man with the plan. God damn it. Look at that. Look at that. And we were talking about gender roles. We were talking about relationships. We were talking about modern relationships and traditional relationships. We're trying to figure out what makes a relationship tick, what makes it stand out, what makes it last, what makes it strong, what makes it true, and what makes it genuine. And I do believe it's the energy that we bring. This is my, let's say this is my parting shot for today. It's the energy that we bring. It's the commitment. It's the love that we bring. And I do believe, to be honest, that we do not have love anymore in our relationships. I do believe that our relationships are governed more by what can I get from you than what can I give. That's what I'm trying to say. All we want to do is take, and we never want to give anything out. We never want to give ourselves out. We never want to give a piece of ourselves to others to try and benefit others. We are so self-centered. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Millennials and Generation Z, we are so self-centered. We care about ourselves so much that we do not even see other people. We don't care about other people. So it's more of, what is this woman giving me? If she's not giving me anything, she better get it. She better get out. And for the woman is, what money does this man bring? What value does he bring? If this man has no money, then I cannot love him. You know what I'm talking about? If we took it back to the time when money never existed, if we took men and women back to the point whereby we were like cavemen, or, back when we were Neanderthals, and you try to tell the same women not to cook and clean, bro. Listen. To be honest, we used to, even in the traditional era, we used to know that men used to go out and hunt. Men used to go out and fight battles, win wars, and then after that they will come back victorious, right? That was the role of the man. That's what we knew. That the man used to go out there and conquer. And then he used to come back victorious to his wife. And as he's gone out to conquer, the wife is nurturing the household. The wife is looking after the kids. The wife is looking after the house. The wife is, doing everything to sustain what the man has left back. So when the man comes back victorious, the man can now sustain the family. You understand what I'm talking about? And to be really honest, that changed. It changed it changed when women started becoming boss women, boss ladies. I don't want to say the B word. I will say boss women. And it changed. It changed the whole dynamic. It changed who we are. It changed the family unit completely. Because now the woman feels like she's equal to the man. And not only does she feel like she's equal to the man, she feels like she can put up a fight with the man in the house. Like she can call the shots. So the gender roles changed. And when the gender roles changed, the family unit broke. Because who's saying anything? Who is controlling the family? I want to use this analogy. You can imagine if I was in a car, or you can imagine if a car had two steering wheels. If a car had two steering wheels, if I am trying to drive here and you are trying to drive on the other side, most probably we're going to crash. There is someone who needs to call the shots. There's someone who is a leader. There's someone who is supposed to know their role, is all I'm saying. And of course, I'm going to get a lot of backlash because women want to be independent. Women want, to be the leaders in the relationship and to have a say in the relationship. And it confuses people. It confuses the whole family dynamic. It even confuses the children that you bear. Because who is the leader here? Is it dad? Is it mom? Who is who am I going to follow? Is all I'm saying. And it causes a lot of confusion with everyone. It causes a lot of confusion, not only with the children, but even with both of you. And the relationship is always going to crash. I like to go back to the point whereby I knew that a man has, respect, that a man goes out, does the best that he has to do to sustain his family, that a man is a provider and a protector, and the woman is a nurturer and a caregiver. And if we can be able to go back to those times, to the times whereby we knew how a family is supposed to be, how a relationship is supposed to be, because it's not like we're naive, it's not like we do not know these things. It's just that we have chosen to be ignorant to the fact that if I have money, then I can be able to do anything that I want. And one thing that women should realize is this, and I know I'll get a lot of backlash, but it is what it is. Even though you have a lot of money in your account, mama, and you're actually living the best life that you actually have, if you want your car fixed, who will fix your car? It's a man. If you get into a problem and you want to call the police, which police will come? Probably a man. If your house is on fire, who will come and set it down? It's probably a man. Is all I'm saying. Even though you will pay the man with the money that you have, it's a man that will come to your rescue. And that's why I'm saying there's a role that a man plays. And there's a role that a woman plays. We were not built the same. We were not made the same. We were not equal in any shape, way, or form, brother. And if you play a role in your sector, and if I play a role in my sector, then it's better. Trust me, it is better. If I can be able to guide and govern my family and let my woman do her role, cook for me, mama, clean for me, trust me, it's a better family unit than any other thing that we have been that has been programmed in our mind. And the left movement and the whole feminist movement, and the reason why I'm talking about all this is because I fear that the left movement and the feminist movement is creeping into Africa. It's creeping into Kenya. And our normal roles, our normal gender roles are being broken down. And I'm not saying that the woman should not go out and work. The woman, let the mama go out. Get your money, baby. Get your money, boo-boo. by all means. But know your role, know your place, mama. And also for the men, because I came to realize also the men are weak. We also have weak men. And I also came to realize that the reason why women are taking up roles that men are playing is because the men themselves are not playing their role. The men themselves are weak. The men themselves have not been taught how to become leaders, how to become protectors, how to become men of substance. We have a whole, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking to millennials and Generation Z, because we now have a whole string of weak men and strong women. That's your family dynamic right now. It's a whole generation of weak men being led by strong women. Where did our power go to? Where did our gender roles go to? Where did our responsibility end? Because to be really honest, I really feel like this is going to be a really big downfall for our family unit. And once you divide the family unit, you are going to kill everything else. I'm going to tell you why the government benefits from this whole separation. Let me tell you, the government benefits like this. The more you tell women to go work, the more you have more taxpayers, because we have more women in the working place. So the more